Hello, everybody, and once again, welcome to Oaklawn Today. Track announcer Pete Aiello, joined by the radiant Nancy Holthus, getting ready to take you through another card of racing from Hot Springs. 9 races on the Thursday program. Heck of a good feature race today. Older horses sprinting at 6 furlongs.
That's right, a solid group. All have stakes experience, but only one is going to get that solid 6 furlong victory today.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the winner of today's feature race ending up in the Count Fleet later on in the meeting. For now, let's get you caught up on the track and weather conditions. We start the afternoon with temperatures in the mid-50s and a good track. The first race of the afternoon brings out $5,000 claimers, racing 6 furlongs. Scratch the 5 Aloha Rose, scratch the 9 Flyers Fantasy. Race time favorite, the Fairgrounds Invader, number 6, Blake Beauties. Track is good and they're all in line. Racing at Oaklawn. The favorite Blake Beauties was off a step slow and will allow Rush to take the lead. So it will be the gray Blake's Beauties who finds her feet to take the lead. My Place or Yours moves up on the inside to be second. Much closer today, Heather's Road sets up shop in third in front of St. Louis Slew fourth. Stretch of 3 to Silky Sammy, then Shalimar, and the trailer is Kevel Kid. They run down the backstretch. Blake Beauties in front by a length and a quarter. My Place or Yours backs off. Heather's Rose moves to her. 3 wide is St. Louis Slew. It's a stretch of 4 to the team of Shalimar and Silky Sammy, and still 3 to Kevel Kid. Quarter time, 22 and 3. Around the far turn they go. Blake Beauties leads at 3 parts of a length. Moving up on the outside, Heather's Rose is into second. Back to third is My Place or Yours. St. Louis Slew losing a bit of ground fourth. Stretch of 2. The cupbacker Shalimar is now starting to move up and length in front of Silky Sammy, and they run to the top of the stretch. They move through the opening half mile and 47 flat. Blake Beauties turns first with the lead. Trying to come up the rail is My Place or Yours, and down the outside, Heather's Rose. Through the final furlong, Blake Beauties finding plenty. My Place or Yours continues to chip away. Back third, Heather's Rose. Then it's a late run from Silky Sammy, but the Bayou Invader is a winner. It's Blake Beauties moving clear. Big Beauties in Santana by 2.5. My Place or Yours second. Close third. Silky Sammy was trying to get through there and might have cost herself third. She photos with Heather's Rose in 112 and 3. Number 6, Blake Beauties, was not quick into stride, but once she found her stride, it was all over, and she wins the first race with Something in Reserve, owned by Extreme Racing Stable and trained by Jonas Gibson. Blake Beauties handled a victory by Ricardo Santana Jr. Number 2, My Place or Yours, was second in front of 8 Silky Sammy, who rallied to be third. The 4 Heather's Rose completes your super. Today's second race begins the 50-cent early pick 4 at a mile and a 16th. Scratch number 8, Gone Preachin'. It's a field of 8. The bettors like number 6, How About You, Dude, under Ricardo Santana Jr. Ready? And they're off. From the center, How About You, Dude, begins nicely. From the inside, Bud's Mr. B moves to challenge, and Cat Got Even splits horses. In fact, Cat Got Even appears intent on the lead in the run to the first turn. On the stretch out, Bud's Mr. B comes away a joint second with the favorite, How About You, Dude, on his outside. Then it's a length back to JP of Galilee, who's a bit hard to handle while racing in fourth now, and shuffling also off heels and hard to handle, Mr. Ark near the back of the field. Lakebird moves up widest of all. Saving ground is Gumshoe, and 3 to the trailer. The trailer is Big Statement. They run now inside 6 furlongs from home. 24 and 2 for the opening quarter speed, and Cat Got Even leads it by a half a length. Up on the outside, it's How About You, Dude second. JP of Galilee 3 wide third. Bud's Mr. B saves ground. Gumshoe moves by him. Lake Bird makes it a foursome down the backstretch run. A length and a half in front of Mr. Ark. He's looking for clear racetrack, and 3 to Big Statement. They make their way to the half-mile pole. They with the half-mile in 50 seconds flat, and into the far turn they go. Cat Got Even continues to lead it by a neck. How About You, Dude, draws up alongside second. Gumshoe's made steady progress third. JP of Galilee is now fourth from Bud's Mr. B. He has absolutely no place to go. Mr. Ark sent wide on the course here by Double T, trying to kickstart a rally. He's into third and continuing to progress as they run to the top of the stretch. How About You, Dude, takes the lead. Mr. Ark moves to him while 4 wide. Lakebird is 3 wide, and Gumshoe between them. After 3/4 and 116 flat, they have How About You, Dude, to catch. How About You, Dude straightens for the drive on a 2.5 length lead. On the outside, Mr. Ark begins to flatten out. Bud's Mr. B's coming up the inside through the final furlong. How About You, Dude, by 2.5. The only danger is Bud's Mr. B. He's gaining, but not quickly enough. It's How About You, Dude, shifting ground, but holding firm. How About You, Dude, in front. Bud's Mr. B a clear second. JP of Galilee third. Gumshoe finished fourth in 148 and 1. Ricardo Santana Jr. completes the sweep of the early daily double, and 6-6 were the numbers as How About You, Dude wins today's second race for West Rock Stable of Scott and Joe Ford and winning trainer Ron Moquette. Second in the race was number 2, Bud's Mr. B from 1, JP of Galilee, who finished third. 4, Gumshoe completes the super. Today's third race is at 1 mile. Scratch the 4, Vision of Bliss, a field of 9. Race time favorite was number 7, Zesty Cat. And they're off. From the center, Gold's Venice begins nicely down to the inside. Here's Proud Mandy and Judy. It will land fourth early as Stevens Classy Gal moves up and around her in the run to the first turn. It will be Gold's Venice pressured along outside by Stevens Classy Gal and Proud Mandy from the inside. That's good news for the grade. Judy. She sits off the early skirmish while racing in fourth. Just to the inside of her is Disqualified. On hold between horses, Sly Song Indy. They're followed by Zesty Cat, and on the outside, Pink Lip Gloss. The early trailer is Miss My Rosie. 23-2 for a wicked opening quarter time. Down the backstretch they go. 3 wide, Stevens Classy Gal, Gold's Venice from between horses, and down to the inside, Proud Mandy. They're doing each other no favors, but Gold's Venice begins to win this early battle, leading by a length now. It's a stretch of 4 or 5 to Disqualified, who's racing in fourth. From fifth on the outside, Judy. Then Pick Limp Gloss. Meanwhile, Miss My Rosie saves ground. Zesty Cat between them, and also at the back is Sly Song Indy. 47 flat for the opening half mile. First finish line in use, and Gold's Venice makes a break for it. Goes around the far turn, leading by 3. Stevens Classy Gal second, Proud Mandy third. The back markers just making no impression of any kind as Gold's Venice tries to throw the knockout blow. Less than a quarter of a mile to go, and Gold's Venice is open to 5-length lead. Judy's getting into second. Zesty Cat is next. Toward the inside, and Miss My Rosie with 3/16 to go. This one's over. Gold's Venice just bottomed out the field and moves away. Gold's Venice 4 on top. Zesty Cat running on from the back. Then to the inside, Miss My Rosie and Judy. Gold's Venice getting wobbly, but the wire will come in time. Wins it by 2.5. Very close then for second, Judy or Miss My Rosie up the rail in 1:42.2. The class dropper 5, Gold's Venice, gets the job done, dueling for the early lead, putting away the bids of the stalkers and then turning away the closers under jockey Giovanni Franco. Owned by Randy Exelby, Charles Garvey, and Rawlingson Racing Stable, trained by Robertino Diodoro. Gold's Venice off at 3-1 in the wagering. Second in the race was 3, Judy from 9, Miss My Rosie. She rallied from last to get third. Don't go anywhere. More great racing action continues from Oaklawn right after this.
Want to bet? Even when you're not at the track? Now Arkansans can watch and wager online from anywhere. Introducing Oaklawn Anywhere. Visit the Oaklawn Anywhere booth to join and fund your account with cash at the window or by direct deposit. Get a $100 bonus for signing up. Go to oaklawnanywhere.com for details. Oaklawn Anywhere, now everywhere for Arkansas residents.
Bathhouse Row, Oaklawn Racing, Lake Hamilton. That's just part of the history made in Hot Springs years ago. But your first big win, enjoying a meal underneath the stars, or just appreciating the view from hiking trails or botanical gardens. That's the kind of history made in Hot Springs every day. So come make yours. Visit hotsprings.org today.
Racing in Oaklawn.
Nothing has the sensational appeal of a free boat and truck.
Sensational appeal trying to get after the leader. Here's sensational appeal.
So get to Oaklawn Saturday, April 2nd for our boat and truck giveaway. You could win a brand new Ram Tradesman truck and a Tahoe boat and trailer.
Sensational appeal is hanging on.
And enjoy the best in thoroughbred racing from the infield at the home of champions, Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play. Silk's Bar and Grill inside Oaklawn Gaming is Hot Springs' newest destination for great food, drink, and entertainment. Open for lunch and dinner plus a late-night bar menu, Silk's was voted Arkansas Times Best New Bar in Arkansas. Silk's features free live music every Friday and Saturday night, and with more than 30 big screen TVs, it's the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Be sure to try the incredible Silk's Margarita, made with Patron, and experience our signature Silk's Burger. Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play.
Today's fourth race is at 6 furlongs, claimers of the $15,000 variety. These are Arkansas-bred maidens. A field of 12 went postward. Lukewarm favorite number 3, Van's Flying Baby. And they're off. From the outside, May We Prosper begins nicely. Far outside, Our Charity Robin is showing speed. From the rail, here's in Lily's Hand moving up, and Lily's Hand puts ahead in front. From second now is Van's Flying Baby. Sevilla races in third. From between horses, both See Lucy's Reality and Explosive Candy, Our Charity Robin and May We Prosper complete that early flight, a half length in front of an improving Cook and Sue. It's a stretch of 2.5 lengths to Dizzy Queen, then Thunder and Lightning. She's third last. Second last is Jerry's Hand, and the early trailer, the trailer here is Cherishable. They run into the far turn. It's in Lily's Hand by a neck after a 22-3 opening quarter. Van's Flying Baby second, 4 wide Explosive Candy, and 3 wide See Lucy's Reality. These top 4 are doing each other no favors, and Cook and Sue tacks on from 5th now. May We Prosper will need to get a move on. Moving in from the back is in Jerry's Hand as they pass the quarter pole. 48 seconds flat for the opening half mile, and Lily's Hand comes under pressure but maintains a narrow lead. From the inside, Cook and Sue trying to find room. Down the outside, it's See Lucy's Reality. Through the final furlong, Cook and Sue coming after the leader in Lily's Hand. And Lily's Hand almost home. Cook and Sue is up into second. Down the outside, a late run from Thunder and Lightning, but in Lily's Hand is holding firm. In Lily's Hand and John Court to win it. Second, Cook and Sue. Third was Thunder and Lightning, and closing for fourth, Jerry's Hand, and 1:14-4. Number 1 in Lily's Hand parlays a drop in class to victory under jockey John Court for owners Tommy Horton and Ronnie Edmondson. Dwayne Loy, the winning trainer, sent off at 5-1. Second was number 6, Cook and Sue at a big price, and running on to be third, number 5, Thunder and Lightning. The 5th race on the program is at 6 furlongs for $5,000 claimers. Scratch the 1, Chuck, a field of 11. The race time favorite was number 7, Mr. Fuzzy Bottom. They're at the post, and they're off. From the center, the favorite, Mr. Fuzzy Bottom, begins the best and goes looking for the lead. Down to his inside, Whoopee-Kayo and Flyby Dubai. Up on the outside, Mahalo Arturo and Rafine makes it a party. Down to the inside goes Lemon Juice as they race down the backstretch and sort themselves out. It's Mahalo Arturo who leads just narrowly. From the favorite of Mr. Fuzzy Bottom, who's from between horses. Then down to the inside, Whoopee-Kayo with a zig moving between horses now to race in fourth. And then to the outside, trying to improve a spot and doing just that, Alamo City is on the move from the far outside. Stretch of 2 to Lemon Juice, followed by Trident Hero. A gap, 4 or 5 then to the inside, Flyby Dubai with Priceless Shore. And the trailer is Happy Toes. They run around the far turn. Mahalo Arturo just took the lead. Now working between horses is a zig, gearing up from the back now, both Trident Hero and Lemon Juice. And on the outside, Alamo City, wide open, many chances, 46-4 for the opening half mile. Mahalo Arturo has the lead. Lemon Juice produced down the center. Mr. Fuzzy Bottom is off cover and not without hope. Through the final furlong, Mahalo Arturo shortening up. Here's Mr. Fuzzy Bottom trying to knife between horses. Lemon Juice on the outside. Mr. Fuzzy Bottom did not get through. Mahalo Arturo is hanging on. Lemon Juice second, Mr. Fuzzy Bottom third, then Alamo City in 1:12-1. Number 10, Mahalo Arturo, had not been seen in quite some time, but comes back ready to roll and wins yet again for trainer Greg Compton and owner Hootie's Racing. Deshaun Parker on board for his first riding victory of the meet here at Oaklawn Park. Second in the race was number 2, Lemon Juice, in front of number 7, Mr. Fuzzy Bottom. He finished third. Don't go anywhere. More great racing action continues from Oaklawn right after this.
Welcome to the atrium at Serenity Point, where your very own lakefront property awaits you. We have gourmet chef-prepared meals, stunning waterfront views, private apartments, and an active lifestyle where our residents enjoy social hour, daily exercise classes, an indoor saltwater pool and spa, summer boating, movies in our theater, and many more exciting activities. We offer luxury senior living options with independent living, assisted living, and memory care. Call today to start living your retirement dream.
I firmly believe that any man's finest hour, the greatest fulfillment of all that he holds dear, is that moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle, victorious.
At West Rock Coffee, we celebrate the determination and spirit of the people of Rwanda, who help us make the finest coffee in the world.
Cedar Run Farm on 60 acres and 17 miles from Oaklawn Park offers a 10-stall barn, grassy paddocks, day pens, and a partially covered 6-craft walker for exercising and rehab. Moonshine Mullen is a first-year registered Arkansas stallion with earnings of over $1 million.
Moonshine Mullen did it! And a huge upset of the Stephen Foster.
Black type winner in the U.S. and Canada with wins over the dirt, turf, and synthetic, now standing at Lake Hamilton Equine and registered on True Nicks.
If you like racing and you like gaming, we've got a place in the Winner's Circle for you. Oaklawn's Winner's Circle Player Rewards Club earns you points toward free play, prizes, and food discounts. And a $10 free play coupon with your membership. Sign up at the Winner's Circle desk in the bigger and better Oaklawn Gaming. And while you're there, check out all the new games like live and video blackjack, poker, and a high limits area. Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play.
Hi, I'm Terry Wallace, and here is tomorrow's Sentinel record pick of the day.
Race 6 on the card at 1 mile. First finish line comes into play. A field of 7 for a purse of $44,000. These are claimers of the $50,000 variety. We have a field of 7. The race time favorites were number 5, My Pal Paul, and number 6, Cedar Creek. In. All set. And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. From the outside, Cedar Creek is chirped along to try to get the early lead from Dr. Peter, who comes away in second. Down to the inside, here's Golden But Stormy marching forward, and Golden But Stormy will have inside position and the lead and the run to the first turn. Dr. Peter is now second toward the inside. Magic Cash takes over third. From between horses, My Pal Paul's in a bit tight. He's tugging too, so the rider's going to have to tap on the brakes. Out wide on the course is Cedar Creek, 2 lengths in front of Bold Steven, and it's 2.5 lengths to the trailer. The trailer is Woodman's Luck. They bend into the backstretch after 23-2 opening quarter time, and long shot Golden But Stormy takes him along, leading by 1.25 lengths. Dr. Peter is second, Cedar Creek is third. Magic Cash is on hold while fourth from My Pal Paul in fifth. Out wide on the course goes Bold Steven, and it's 3 to the trailer, Woodman's Luck. 23-2 for the quarter, the half mile, and 47-3. So a breather in the second quarter for the long shot hopeful Golden But Stormy and Walter Delacruz. They move into the far turn in front to 1/2 length. Moving to him second is Dr. Peter, 3 wide Cedar Creek. My Pal Paul is 4 wide and now asked to commence a charge. Moving up on the inside is Magic Cash, second last Bold Steven, and tacking on is the stretch runner Woodman's Luck with less than 3 furlongs to go. It's Golden But Stormy in front, My Pal Paul on the outside, Magic Cash tipping off cover to rally home with on the outside Cedar Creek. Many chances, top of the lane, 3/4, 112-4, wide open here. Golden But Stormy, well rationed up front, but Woodman's Luck was dead last early, and he's under a full head of steam. Woodman's Luck will go last to first to win, and win going away, Woodman's Luck. Second, Golden But Stormy, third, Magic Cash, then My Pal Paul and Cedar Creek in 139 flat. Number 3, Woodman's Luck, was dead last as they turned for home, but used the short stretch to his advantage as he closed ground to win it under jockey Chris Landeros for trainer Brad Cox and Steve Landers Racing. Long shot 2, Golden But Stormy, was well rationed throughout and held second at a big price. Today's 7th race starts the 50-cent late pick 3, claimers at the $25,000 price tag. 10 went with 9 wagering interests. The betting choice was number 5, Cover All Your Bases, under Alex Conchari. And they're off. From the outside, Roma Road blasts out to take the lead, quickly challenged and headed by Flutter Me Big, who takes over the lead. Cover All Your Bases is away in the top flight, and so is Valid Decision. Now punching between horses is Truly Gray with Conquest Play Misty along the inside. They're followed by Old Mountain Lane. In that first vanguard, only about 3.5 off the lead. It's a stretch of 3 lengths back to the inside to Bluesman. Out wide on the course while trailing the field here is Captain Payback. They went 22-2 for that contested opening quarter speed, and John Corden, Flatter Me Big, throttle open to lead it by almost 2. Valid Decision is second, Cover All Your Bases is third, Roma Road fourth. Stretch of 2 to the outside, here's Captain Payback, revving it up from 5th, getting around Truly Gray, then to the rail, it's Conquest Play Misty from the outside and trying to punch home here. Here's the late run from Old Mountain Lane with Pat Shoes as they run to the top of the stretch. With the lead, it's still Flatter Me Big, shaking up for the drive after a 46 3/2 mile. Off cover, Cover All Your Bases tries to track down the leader, and Captain Payback is swung into action third and coming on through the final furlong. Cover All Your Bases just took charge and goes away. It's Cover All Your Bases under Alex Conchari. They'll get to home plate no problem, wrapped up in 2.5 in front. Flatter Me Big second, then Captain Payback, and fourth was Old Mountain Lane. 111-1 for the 6 furlongs. Number 5, Cover All Your Bases, gets a good trip, tips off cover inside the final furlong, and gets the victory under jockey Alex Conchari for owner Randy Patterson and trainer Randy Morris. Number 8, Flatter Me Big, was second in front of 9, Captain Payback. He put in a good stretch charge to get third. Don't go anywhere. More great racing action continues from Oaklawn right after this.
I appreciate it, man. I'm a big fan.
Me too.
This one goes out to a couple friends of mine.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
The beat goes on.
Oh, here's the line. Trace Creek proves best.
Over $6 million in earnings for registered Arkansas breds.
Pistol packing Penny rocks. Rock City Roadhog, Weed Beef, Stormman, photo finish.
5 $100,000 stakes at Oaklawn.
Weast Hill making short work of the competition.
$5,000 bonus if you're an Arkansas bred and you win an open company at Oaklawn in 2016.
Be My Caroline holds on narrowly.
Bathhouse Row, Oaklawn Racing, Lake Hamilton. That's just part of the history made in Hot Springs years ago. But your first big win, enjoying a meal underneath the stars, or just appreciating the view from hiking trails or botanical gardens. That's the kind of history made in Hot Springs every day. So come make yours. Visit hotsprings.org today.
Want to bet? Even when you're not at the track? Now Arkansans can watch and wager online from anywhere. Introducing Oaklawn Anywhere. Visit the Oaklawn Anywhere booth to join and fund your account with cash at the window or by direct deposit. Get a $100 bonus for signing up. Go to oaklawnanywhere.com for details. Oaklawn Anywhere, now everywhere for Arkansas residents.
The 8th and feature race is an $80,000 allowance race at 6 furlongs. Scratch number 2, Skip the Pinot. Scratch number 6, Rise Up. 6 went to the gate. The favorites were 1, WB Smudge, and 3, Bayard. All set. And they're off. Den's Legacy from the outside. From between them, there goes Brewing quickly up to take the lead. Toward the inside, Bayard is much closer today, and up on the outside goes Storm Power. Second last is WB Smudge, and the stretch runner, he looks the part, is last as they run down the backstretch. Brewing has the lead, but he's only in front by a neck as Bayard has secured the rail and moves up to be second. From third and Storm Power, from fourth, WB Smudge while on hold. Then fifth is Bayard, and 3 lengths to the trailer. He looks the part. Opening quarter, very moderate for this level of horse, 22 and 3. Into the far turn they go, and Brewing has the lead. It's a half a length. Bayard is second. On the outside, here's the run from Storm Power getting into second now. Den's Legacy fourth, close enough if good enough. No place to go here for WB Smudge. He has horse, but no place to prove it, and 7 to He Looks the Part. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. They win a half mile, and 45 and 4. Brewing turns first with the lead, shaken up by Conchari, and leads at 3 parts of a length. Den's Legacy and Storm Power take it to him, and here's the scene for WB Smudge through the final furlong. WB Smudge trying to muscle between horses. On the outside in Den's Legacy, from far back, he looks the part. In deep stretch, many chances. WB Smudge coming on! WB Smudge, the winner. Well handled by Marquez to get up to win it from Den's Legacy second, and 110 and 3. Veteran campaigner WB Smudge muscles through inside the final furlong and prevails narrowly under veteran Carlos Marquez Jr. for owners Gwyneth Gower and Robert O'Hara Jr. Matt Cordenbrock, the winning trainer. WB Smudge is now registered back-to-back victories and is set to do battle in the Count Fleet just a couple weeks away, featuring Subtle Indian and Ivan Faldenafalot. Second was 7, Den's Legacy, who gave it another good try. In front of 4, He Looks the Part, who finished up third from far back. And fourth was number 8, Storm Power. The 9th and final race is at 1 mile, so the first finish line comes into play. Scratch the 5, 6, 8, 9, and the 10. Heavily favored, number 4, Say Hey Kid. And runners away. Good start for the Moon Silk from down toward the inside. At the rail, Buck 50 moves up. In the center, Backlash is showing speed, and up on the outside goes Big Dinner. Settling in off the early skirmish is the Say Hey Kid. To his outside goes Rick Schrader, and it's a stretch of 4 to the trailer, the Rouge Diesel. They run around the opening turn. Moon Silk on the outside, Buck 50 on the inside. They're going aggressively. Their heads apart, and they're 3.5 better than Backlash, who races in third. From the inside, Say Hey Kid is now racing in fourth. Comfortable enough, about 6 off the pace setters. 2 in front of Rick Schrader, who's on hold, in front of Big Dinner, who's second last, and tightening in at the back, the Rouge Diesel is the trailer after a 23-second opening quarter. Buck 50 and Alex Conchari put ahead back in front. Moon Silk giving him no quarter. These two are now 5 lengths better than the team of Backlash and Say Hey Kid. Then it's a length and a half back to Rick Schrader, a stretch of 4 lengths toward the inside, the Rouge Diesel, and Big Dinner is called in an afternoon. They make their way inside a half a mile from home. They went 47-1 for the opening half mile. On top, the leader continues to be Buck 50, circling up on the outside, Backlash, and moving wider than him, and now up the challenge for the lead is Rick Schrader. From fourth now, Say Hey Kid, putting in a charge from the back goes the Rouge Diesel, and still at the back, the trailer is Big Dinner, and this is wide open. Rick Schrader's made a big sweeping move to the lead under Belen Quinones, and he's 25-1. Say Hey Kid trying to get out from behind horses. Into the short stretch they come. It's Rick Schrader shaking up for the drive and moves away by a length. Backlash back to second, then to the inside and still boxing on gamely. That's Buck 50 off cover down the center. Late run from Big Dinner and the Rouge Diesel. This is wide open. It's a photo finish. The Rouge Diesel gets up. The Rouge Diesel prevails narrowly. Big Dinner looked like he was out of it, but he came on to get a share in 140-2. An eventful run to today's 9th race. The closers did the best work late, with number 2, the Rouge Diesel, closing from last to get the victory under jockey Ramon Vasquez for trainer John Hall and the owners Whippoorwill Farm of John and Mark Sutherland. Number 12, Big Dinner, looked like he was dead and buried, but ended up getting up for second in front of the 1, Buck 50, who finished third. The favorite, Say Hey Kid, could only muster fourth. Well, that wraps up the Thursday program from Oaklawn Park. Join us again tomorrow for Friday racing. Gets underway at 1:30. Remember, fans, no racing on Easter Sunday.
That's right, but the action does start again on Saturday morning with Dawn at Oaklawn, sponsored by West Rock Coffee. I'll be joined by trainer Kenny McPeak.
You don't want to miss that, and you don't want to miss tomorrow's action. We hope you enjoyed your time with us, and enjoy your evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night from Oaklawn Park.